Good evening, degenerates. How are you? As a truck goes by. What's up, Ash? Ash, why are you so damn cranky? Why are you so cranky? Did somebody in a Dodge make your day bad? What's your problem? Huh? What you got going on today? Be happy. It's Friday. It's a weekend. It's cool. I immediately went on the attack, didn't I? Yeah. Ash is attacking my truck of choice, and I just can't stand for it. Oh, man. Don't tell me the lag is that bad that you're not answering. Come on now. All right. I've insulted you. It's fine. We'll live. We'll live. How's everybody's week been? Mine has been hectic. I've been in so many damn places, been airports, all kinds of fun stuff this week. Hey, but my cigar is lit and my Basil Hayden is in a cup and tasty. And that's about all we can ask for. I hope you're not driving. Saw a Dodge rev up at a red light and then passed him as he crept through the intersection. A tweet popped in your head. You know what? You run into one Ram driver who's an ass, and you want to put it on the rest of us. Not everybody does that. Was he using a vape pen too? It don't have to be this way, man. Let the hate go. It's fine. I really need to learn to stop leaving my browser on a light colored screen while I'm doing other things. It's just a bad plan. Just a bad plan. What's up? You have a Ram and it's diesel. It's just a baby one. Passed him too fast to see. Yeah. Hop on. I mean, hey, you know what, Travis? It's always YouTube. YouTube is always super, super slow. I don't know why. Are you talking about joining on Kick? I don't know. It's both of those, but YouTube almost always takes forever for it to actually get from me to you and then back again. When you comment, I know what you got. I know what you got. It's just a baby. It's fine though. Man, Only raced one truck and it was a Ram and you smoked him. It's the one time in your entire life that you raced and he didn't know he was in it. I don't know. Chris, what's the lag time? It's we need to start doing a poll on this about every time we start a stream here is figure out what the poll time is here. What's the turnaround? Somebody get a stopwatch out or something and time this because I'm curious to see which platform is the fastest. I think that Kick is probably the one that's the most responsive, but you know, who knows? Who knows? Well, I think that that YouTube probably uses a little bit more bandwidth. 406. The No, doofus. Not what time is it there. How many seconds does it take for when I say something for you to hear it and then respond back? So you can type something in and then hit enter and then see how long it from the time you say from the time when I say, you know, hit enter to the time you actually get you hear me say it and then hit enter to send the text or the message because that's what it is. We got a lot of lag. It's almost always YouTube, but who knows? I know that X is pretty bad about it too, but I don't know that we've got anybody watching on X. No, we do not. Bro, I know what time it is. I know what time. You don't understand what I'm trying to say to you. It's fine. It'll be all right. It's too early in the day for you to be drunk, Chris. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all right. We're not in a rush. We're not in a rush. Man, I'm glad at least I think that I set I did this last week. I set the name up. I think I had the wrong day of the week or the wrong date or something. I always screw something up. Nope. You're not drunk yet? It's Friday. Oh, it is. It's not too early because it's Friday. See, that's what I'm saying. Is there is a long time for you. Yeah, so it's a good 30 seconds. Yeah, that seems about right. It's all right. It's all right. At, le- at least we can actually time that now. Yes, I was I was ballparking it, man. It's fine. Quick mass. It's all good. It's all good. So speaking of, I can't get anything right. Technology challenges me, and so does spelling. So you guys saw, so I the episode for this week, um, the thumbnail. I had to change it because, yeah, I had to change it because I spelled shenanigans wrong on the first version of it. Luckily, I had an A/B test going on, and I was able to just switch to the B. Um, yeah. So I'm yeah, you typing. So it's 20 seconds. What is it? Anyway, uh I put there's several Discord servers where you're allowed to post, your own stuff. You can shield for yourself, self-promote, whatever. Um in one of those servers, um oh, I think it was King Picks. And I can't figure out who the person was. What? It's driving you crazy. I don't know who you're talking about. Oh, the person is. Well, I ain't telling you. I got you. So what Travis is talking about is so I was doing this thing. I think it's the third or fourth week in a row that I've done this, and I'm going to keep doing it because I find it to be amusing. So I've got a special weekly guest that I put in there as an extra in here, and it's always somebody that is it's just gonna I'm gonna try to keep it to people on Pepperbox because um that's the it helps narrow the field, right? And yeah, you may see occasionally another person that from the outside for some reason or another. But for the most part, I'm gonna try and keep it Pepperbox related because that's that's who the people are. But I've put one in here that's a little bit more difficult, and you have to pay really close attention and use like all of your faculties. And there's a few extras in this one, and I'm not going to tell you which scene it's in, and I'm not going to tell you how long you have to watch. Could be at the beginning, could be at the end, could be right in the middle. I'm not going to tell you, but you have to pay attention to the faces. And if you don't know who all the people are, I'm sorry. But release this. I misspelled the name of it, and so yeah, I Fadar. I know he doesn't watch this, but I'm going to call his name out anyway. Fadar is the one who's like, "Hey man, so you kind of misspelled that." I was like, "Son of a bitch," and I don't know why that was the case. I don't know why I did that, but I'm usually pretty good about not misspelling things, and for some reason, speaking of shilling, while I shill and sit and get wound up here and see if anybody else joins us, I have shirts and merchandise. Please, for the love of Christ, somebody go buy something already. I got the one the Ghost of San Antonio shirt. You can see it on the screen, right about yeah. Um, I do need to come out with a new design. I missed the whole World War 11 boat. I tossed that one back and forth whether or not I wanted to actually do a shirt with that, and I decided against it. I was like, nah, I don't want to give credence to stupid people. And as much fun as it was to make fun of the idiot in question, I didn't want to go, but I didn't want to go do that because you know because people are going to want to know what it's about. Then they go look it up and they see the stupid, and I just don't want to do it. Yeah, Kick is a very good. I missed that. Ash, lots of people were talking, but Kick seems to be a pretty good platform. I don't have quite enough. You have to have, I think, 50 concurrent users. I think is the case to have monetization there. Not 100% sure on that one. I think I looked it up, but you have to have like 50 concurrent people watching you on a stream to get monetization, um, or 50 subs that aren't gifted. I'm not sure. I don't care. It's not really that important, or I would know. But yeah, you're not used to being ignored. You are the least ignored human being I've ever seen in my life. It's like I will say something as a response to somebody with a little bit of a following and nothing. But you say something and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna retweet this because Ash is funny." Blah. Well, kiss my ass. So you got a call from a girl who co-signed a bail bond for a boyfriend who is a felon, and he got an illegal firearm and pistol whipped her. Cops are there now. That is not new, and she still has to pay his bond. Don't look. Don't date felons, right? If you, I mean, at least active ones anymore. JD, if you're listening, don't fucking come and kill me for saying that. Well, no, he's married. He doesn't date people, to the best of my knowledge. I'm sure his wife would kill him if he did. Oh, no, no, no. It's okay. I enjoy getting wild stories from your work. You have an interesting job, and yeah, it's funny to get some of your stories. I find it amusing. So it's okay. I chase squirrels from time to time anyway, so it's it's not that big a deal. But speaking of shilling, again, a different reason and all. So look, how many of you can go on and say some stuff to Echelon about the strawberry pineapple? We got to get it done. We got to get it done. I got a message from Eric because I was saying something about it in Instagram, and I got a message back from him, and he's like, "Man, you're just gonna have to will that into existence." And I was like, "I'm doing my best. I am. I'm trying my best to will that into existence. We need the strawberry pineapple echelon with the capsaicin. If you haven't tried that, by the way, Chris, you need to get you some. You're too. I'm not mailing you any. You're gonna have to get your own. Um, it's mine. It's all mine. You can't have it. Um, but there you go. I'll go in there and clip that later and put it up as a short because I just got to keep posting that because I'm an annoying asshole. A lot of times I just get what I want because people want to shut me the fuck up. I don't know if you can see it through the tier. Let me clear this. Hold on. Let me hide the chat for a second. Look there. Look right there. You know what that box is? You know what that box is? I bet you do. So, Chris, I know that you will think they're ugly, but you'll appreciate it. So I got my new Tism shoes, and they're camo, but yeah, the new unsub Tism shoes. I wanted a pair of these. Um, where do you get it? Drinkechelon.com. That's where you get it. Yeah, man, you got one of each. You got both of the pairs. That's pretty cool. I I couldn't do the shipping when it was 76. I emailed Eshy and they're helping. I don't know why that would be so why? That doesn't make right. I don't understand. But yeah, there's my shoes. I'm looking forward to breaking those in. I'm gonna wear those bad boys all over. Um, Mine came USPS. So depending on how the mail is in your area, that may or may not be what your problem is. But yeah, every year they do something for to raise money for autism acceptance. It's acceptance now. They're trying. It's not. We're not trying to be aware of it. We're going to accept people. So I think that's a good. I think that's a good change. But you're gonna wear them tomorrow to Chattanooga. Well, you know what? I hope you have a good time wearing those. And for the love of God, I hope they are comfortable because, I mean, I think they're going to be comfortable, but my big thing is got to get them good and broken in before I go to shot in January because damn, did I get a big ass blister on my foot. My right foot, I swear I had a blister that big around on my heel, and I got it. What do you mean I can't wear them? They're not collectible. These are real. They sell these. They're mass produced. They're not one of a kind like the ones over here. No, they're we can I can wear these. Um, UPS for the win. Yeah, I am. I'm a soft, squishy bastard. Now I walked around all week with a gigantic blister. Not soft, man. If I've got a picture of that somewhere, if I was to show you, you'd freak out. I'm not kidding. It was a giant. It was like about that thick, big old blister, my whole heel. You're never really accepted. Well, that that just goes to show that you're still on YouTube because that was like a minute ago. That's right. Combat flip flops have a lifetime warranty. You know what? Speaking of which, ah, wearing wearing the chanclas right now. I'm a I'm an avid flip flop wearer. Um, I if I'm not wearing boots, and now these shoes. But if I'm not wearing boots, typically I'm wearing a pair of flip flops and shorts. It's just I I have to wear nice clothes to work, and so um, when I get home, I immediately change clothes. So in the wintertime, I'm wearing a pair of sweats, and in the summertime, I'm wearing shorts and flip flops. But yeah, they got a lifetime warranty. They take care of the I I have never seen a shoe company have a lifetime warranty before. That's crazy. So yeah, the flip flops are expensive for a pair of flip flops, but it's the last pair you'll buy. So there's that. But yeah, now I got another box. So I got the two unsub boxes over here sitting in the background. I had to move the Gary the I had to move the book because, well, one thing, it was a reflecting light really bad. The covers very kind of like reflective when it comes to light. So I mean, you can see that the crown and stuff is reflecting the light from my well, it's a fucking light. That's what it is. But if they ever come out with a steel tote, man, well, they did the Jump Out Boys, right? So you never know. Maybe they'll come out with a composite toe. Can you wear composites, or do they actually have to be steel? That's a good question. Are you just gonna stop talking now, huh? So why, why, why must you be this way, X? I I swear, one of these days they'll figure out how to make that not use so much what composite toes, steel toes, just generalization. I'm just making sure. Some places they're very, very specific about things like that. Um, Anywhere you're doing a lot of hot metal work, sometimes they just won't let you use anything but steel. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the composites are better for shock resistance for the simple fact that they don't bend. They don't bend, they pop back into place. So if you're going to drop something heavy or get squished, it's better to have something that doesn't clamp down and then just stay there, in my personal opinion. Travis, admitting you have a problem is the first step to recovery. Just saying. No, before I 13 miles from Cigars Internet. Yes, and I was just there, and it was glorious. Cigars International in Dallas man. So, Chris, the Vegas cigar place. For the love of Christ, why can't I remember the name of it? The Vegas Cigar Outlet, is that it? I have one. I have a sticker. Yeah. So, anyway, the humidor in the Cigars International place is as big as that entire store. It's it's they've got like a full time, like several people in working inside the humidor, which it has to be. I mean, they could smoke in there, so that's all right. I have a 3 case order that's going to be here tomorrow of uh of the spicy violence. So I can't wait. I had such a good day in the gym today. Did I had to get caught up because I was a horrible piece of shit all week and didn't go to the gym. I did do a lot of walking though, and yeah, I had a pretty good day today. Did a whole bunch of different stuff. Um, Man, hey, post pictures, man. Post pictures of that shit. That's what I should have done. I didn't take any pictures of anything. Post some up. Put some pictures on X. Yeah, you need to catch up, Travis. Um Tabernacle. Tabernacle. Look to see if they have any of those. If they do, hit me up. You're not a good for somebody that gets as much attention as you do from certain accounts. I think that you must be somehow good at it, Ash. All right, so I've got some stuff that I can cover before I go into my regularly scheduled stuff. I try. I'm gonna. I will say this. I'm going to ask for some help. I haven't created the channel yet, but I'm going to ask the people that are on my Discord. I'm going to create a channel for suggestions for things that I can cover in the stream. Um, on the weeks when I have. I don't know if I'm going to. I think I'll have another one tomorrow night, but in the meantime, you can send me stuff in. Oh, you Travis, I just saw so the problem is I don't get notifications whenever people send me a DM in X, even if I'm, accepting DMs from them. I don't know. Bro, I don't even remember that, but that ain't it. That picture you sent me ain't it. Cover Florida man stories. Oh god. You know what? You started that because of the JD delay thing. You know that there's several different like agents and stuff that will produce um like mugshots and stuff like that, and that was pretty funny in my opinion. I would have loved to see if I wish he had a an AI video of him beating the hell out of somebody with a double-ended dildo. Oh, so many things. Oh, well, it ain't Connor. It's not Connor. I will tell you that for certain. That's who it ain't. I'll tell you that it's not Connor. King Trout is not in that episode. As a matter of fact, King Trout hasn't been in an episode since his own episode, which nobody fucking watched. I don't understand that. I really don't. Um, I thought it was quite hilarious myself, but that's just me. Uh, in case somebody happens to be watching this and they don't know what the holy hell I'm talking about, so you're aware that I have a website, and on this website there are stories, and then I turn these stories into videos, right? And then people are supposed to watch them, and I don't know. It's weird, but this is the story I'm talking about. Look at the ads. These wonderful ads for Liquid IV and shit like that. But um yeah, episode 55. Hey, you watched it eventually, right? I don't think I don't think Trout's going to say anything about it. I really don't. I think he's going to ignore it because I'm not a big enough fish. Yeah, no pun intended. Uh The project she loves will flop, and the slop will go. You know what? All of my stuff is slop. So the one that disappointed me the most, I'm gonna have to say, I will tell you. Let me find it. Hold on. God, how long ago was it? I'll tell you. The one that disappointed me the absolute most was the Christmas truce. This episode, I put a lot of work into that thing to try and make it nice. And what the problem was is I made it too damn serious. I made it serious, and people don't want serious. People want funny. And I I don't know. It did not go over well. So, oh well, it is what it is. Speaking of that channel, we are now at 2,369 public watch hours. Wonder if we'll make it to 3,000. I wonder if we will. You know what? I don't. I want to bet money that Mr. Chris there hasn't watched a single episode of it. We'll find out. He'll eventually answer. Don't let your wife have the damn phone, by the way. She'll make fun of me. You should actually turn it on and turn it around, and so I haven't been there in a few months, so but yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Hey, you know what? If we don't, it's okay. If I don't make it, it's fine. I'm not doing it to get monetized. I just like to have goals. And you work. Oh, are you at work? I didn't realize. What? Well, I know you're at work, Travis. I don't know. It's God, I hope you're not. Well, I hope you're not driving, asshole. You're gonna get in trouble. Oh, X, why do you hate me? Why do you hate me so? Oh man, I don't have. I'm gonna have to play everything with no sound. Well, hold on. I'm gonna have to pull out the big headphones because I forgot my damn AirPods because I'm a moron. All right. All right. So here we go. I got some stuff to show you guys. I do. I have some things that are interesting that I found on the interwebs today, and I thought I would share them with you. No, that's not it at all. He said he works because I think well, he may have said it because of that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna put this on for when I play the videos because I can't play the sound over the speakers because I get feedback. But you got to check this out. This if you haven't seen this, and if for you guys that interact with me on X, I'm sorry if you've seen this already, but I just want to show you the stupid. All right, check out.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available with 22 kilograms of baggage.
And I didn't realize that I really need to play these ahead of time to get the sound because that sucked. And but yeah, let me just in case you need to get another view of that. We got old girl. She knocks the thing off her head. And Adam accidentally touches the fire to her little skirt there. The skirt catches fire. She looks down like, oh boy, I'm on fire. Let me tap this. Oh, I'm burning my hand. I don't want to put down any of the burning shit. Right? What the holy hell? If I caught myself on fire, the first thing I'd have done? Jump in the pool. Jump in the pool. Don't be oh my God. The dumb. Mercy. Mercy. Zero survival instincts. That's exactly what I said, Ash. That's exactly what I said. I have to reload every single one of these tabs because X sucks down the memory like nobody's business. That was the only one that had any sound. It was an absolute waste of my time to put on headset for that. I don't know why I didn't watch. See, I always look at I keep my phone on mute. I watch all of these videos and stuff muted. And because mostly I don't want to listen to the ridiculous angry haints that throw big hissy fits on the internet. But here's a new one for you. Everybody's gonna love this. So Jamie Presley has decided to do an OnlyFans because she wants control over how of the content that gets created. All right, does that mean that she's not going to make porn? Because she's already been naked. There's pictures out there already. If you do a search for her with her names, make sure you spell it right because it's I think it's Jaime. I don't think her name's spelled that way. Anyway, she's been naked I think she was in Playboy before they closed down. Back when she was younger and back in the My Name Is Earl days. What my favorite part though is, is this dipshit right here who thinks that that's the same actress. Okay, look, that this is who that was. This is Jamie Presley, this is Margot Robbie, right? This was Margot Robbie. That was not Jamie Presley. Also, if it was Jamie Presley or if it was Margot Robbie, you got to see her naked in that movie. Yeah. So people, you support her decision. You know what? If you want to be a prostitute, uh, go for it. I mean, selling your body is selling your body, whether somebody gets to touch it or not. I'm okay with it. It's hers. It's hers to do with as she pleases. I'm not gonna even talk bad about her. You know what? I I guarantee you, if I was a hot blonde, I'd have a whole lot more people watching me right now. That's for damn sure. Uh, so there's that. Um, Now well, yeah, unless it comes to vaccinations, right, Chris? You don't get to you don't get to have your own choices. That's other people get to choose that for you, right? I don't want to get political. I'm not going to do that. But so on on a more serious note, and I think the unsub guys are taking a shot at trying to get involved and maybe get some kind of well, I don't know if you could call it justice or not, but so in San Antonio, this 13-year-old girl, Madison McDonald, who's autistic, was attacked by a bunch of other students, and at the Sol Ross, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, middle school there. In February, she was beaten up and kicked and everything, and now she like had multiple injuries, suffered a concussion. They had to put her in a neck brace and all this other stuff. But the school, and this is the issue, is the school one failed to intervene when there was bullying and stuff going on, and they didn't get in the middle of the assault, and they delayed medical help, probably trying to figure out how to cover it up, and the family is pursuing legal action, and I hope that that this is another one of those instances. Well, let me rephrase. I don't hope this is an instance like at Buffalo, but I hope that it gets a lot of media attention, like the Buffalo public schools did. But I really, really hope that they get some comeuppance because I mean, I think it's horseshit that these public school systems are getting away with doing stuff like this, and I think that we're gonna find that this happens, that when this happens in the future, there are gonna be fewer and fewer people who are willing to put up with the treatment of their kids like this. Honestly, I think the public school system sucks, and but not everybody can homeschool their kids. Um, so I mean, I wish that everybody could, or I wish that we had schools that were worth a shit. Um, yes, I'm relighting my cigar. Those of you playing the drinking game can drink. But I saw that Eli and um, Donut have both made comments on this, trying to see if somebody can get them in touch with the contact with the family. So it looks like they are hopefully going to probably look into it a little further, is what I would expect that they're going to do. I don't know that they're necessarily going to intervene, but if they can get in touch with the family and bring some light and attention to this, I think it would be very helpful to the situation. Those guys have a hell of a following, and this is one of those things that I think is great about having that platform is they're able to go and bring attention to situations like this, just like they did with Buffalo. And that I know it's not necessarily exactly what they started out trying to do with that podcast, but I think that the direction it's taking with them being able to bring attention to some societal issues like this, especially when it comes to public schools and people mistreating kids. Raw, bravo, bravo, guys. I think a lot of you will agree with me on that. It's just like JD Delay and Mr. Chippy. So yeah, I'll uh I'll say, speaking of, oh, well, let me switch gears a little bit here. So we we I me currently running a contest. If you go to my profile on X, it's pinned there. This is one of the most simple ones you can do, right? This is not hard. Travis has won something. It's not hard to do this. It's very simple stuff, costs you absolutely nothing. All you have to do is make sure you're following my account, JD the Bot Guy, and then also the Forced Valor X account. Like the original post, comment. If you want to tag your friends, hey, you know what? That's good. If you want to bring attention to specific people, make sure that they see it. Great. Appreciate it. Repost. If you quote reposted, it makes it easier for me to choose you as a winner, because that actually creates a little it creates a marker. And this shirt is just the one that I use for an example. You you can choose anything off the website, right? Right. So yeah, please, by all means. I'm running this one for 3 weeks. So it's been running for a week come Sunday. I'm going to run it for 2 more weeks. 1 week is just not long enough, I don't think. Um, we're not getting we're not getting the airtime. It's only got three shares, and a couple of those are mine. Yeah. Tag Drink Echelon. I bet. Now they have shared this once. Not this particular post, but they have shared one of mine before. I tell you what, everybody tag Drink Echelon at Drink Echelon and say strawberry pineapple. Do it. That'll make me so happy. I'll enjoy the hell out of that. But yeah, I'm uh I'm doing this every month. Um, gonna have a contest. I give away a piece of free merchandise. I mean, I've had sent stuff to New Zealand. I've yeah, it no big deal. Anywhere in the world, I will ship this to you. I will. It doesn't care. I don't care. If the company that produces my shirts for me will ship there, I'll ship it to you, and it's all on me. I don't charge anybody anything to do this. I'm gonna I'll pay for it. It's no big deal. One item. Now, the only caveat to that is you're gonna have to give me your address, because I can't ship it to nowhere. That's the only one thing you have to do, is give me your address so that I can make sure to ship it to you. But other than that, pretty simple stuff. Um, it's not getting near as much airtime as it ought to. Uh, oh, for the love of Pete! You know what? I see some um, funny things come across this. Speaking of people from Unsub, so Fen got to meet Fritz, uh, Ethan's dog, and Fritz is one of those dogs, the same kind of dog that Dogpool is, except for Fritz isn't like all jacked up and goofy looking. But the funny thing is, Show asked, did he feel like a ball sack? That's a very interesting if a ball sack had eczema. So I don't know what that means, but in the code to my also the code to your gun safe. What? The delay on the YouTubes is killing me. You can't have the code to my gun safe. Ain't happening. Any of them, for that matter. What do you want the code to my gun safe for, Travis? You can't own 99% of the stuff I've got. Poor California bastard. All right. Time for the fun stuff. Time for the fun. All right, we're gonna try our. I haven't changed these. I haven't updated the little segues. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The cutscenes haven't been updated. I will eventually get back, try it again. But until then,
Lame History Today.
Yes, it's time for Lame History Today. So this date, every time I do a stream, I subject you poor people to a list of things that happened today in history. And they're in chronological order. Shopping, the delay, realize that you're not live. Right. Oh, I got you. You want me, I want you to give me your gun safe combo. I don't care. It's fine. Yeah, your production quality is lacking, Chris. So in 1348, the Black Plague, the Black Death was running rampant in England, likely a ship via France, apparently. It's a pandemic that killed millions across Europe. Strangely enough, very similar to the bullshit that they're trying to get us today. The difference being, as this wasn't spread by fecal matter, this was mostly probably spread. Fuck, can't talk. It's like almost when I start doing this, I immediately lose my ability to speak. This was mostly spread by fleas. In 1541, Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto became the first Europeans to reach the Mississippi River, sighting it near Memphis, Tennessee. They were going overland. Okay, I got you. In 1792, U.S. Congress passed the Militia Act, establishing the first federal draft and requiring able-bodied male citizens aged 18 to 45 to enroll in the militia. They only required 1541. I said 1348 on the Black Death. Did I say 1348? 1541, Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto. I always screw this up. It's the ADD. My brain jumps over. But 1792, they had the first draft in what is now the U.S. In 1886, Dr. John Stith Pemberton sold the first Coca-Cola at Jacob's Pharmacy in Atlanta, Georgia, originally containing coca leaf extract. Technically, it still does. It just has no cocaine and cola nut. I'm pretty sure that Nick, the fat electrician, did a Coca-Cola episode. I'm almost certain of it. Oh, let's see. Crack wine. Yep. In 1902, catastrophic eruption of Mount Pelée and the island of Martinique destroyed the town of Saint Pierre, killing over 30,000 people in one of the deadliest volcanic disasters of the 20th century. After reaching the Mississippi River in Memphis, the explorers were carjacked and robbed by the locals. Yes, Memphis is a war zone. There's a reason I don't go there unless I have to go to the airport or Bass Pro. The Bass Pro in Memphis at the Pyramid, by the way, is the biggest Bass Pro in the world by square footage. Let's see. In 1912, Paramount Pictures was founded. Okay, cool. In 1942, the Battle of the Coral Sea ended during World War II. This is the first naval battle in history fought entirely by aircraft carriers, with neither side's ships sighting each other. It halted Japanese expansion towards Australia. But you all can have it. I don't care if Tennessee loses the Pyramid. Oh yeah, because they're not gonna. Nobody else wants them either, and they're sure as fuck not gonna make their own state. It ain't gonna be like Memphis. No. Let's see. In 1945, VE Day, Nazi Germany signed an unconditional surrender, officially ending World War II in Europe. Celebrations erupted worldwide, and everybody somehow or another forgot that World War II was still going on in the Pacific. In 1952, Mad Magazine debuted on newsstands, becoming an iconic American humor publication known for its satirical take on politics, pop culture, and society. We all love us some Mad Magazine. I remember being a kid. I don't know why I thought that was somehow or another taboo, but yeah, everybody has looked at old Alfred E. Newman and seen his face. Um, the reason why they drew that face to be asymmetrical as possible. One eye is lower than the other, nose is crooked, ears are all off. To because people think symmetry is beautiful. The more symmetrical a person is, the more beautiful people think they are. It's just the way it is. You know, hop off and charge your phone. You know what? You can charge your phone while you listen. But you have a great night, man. In 1980, the World Health Organization officially declared smallpox eradicated worldwide. And I'm almost certain it's not, because we still have outbreaks every now and then. It just, as a matter of fact, anybody who has a boomer parent has seen the vaccination scar for smallpox, and yeah, it's not permanent. If it came back, we'd all have to go through a bunch of bullshit again. Let's see. So today we've got VE Day, World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day, World Ovarian Cancer Day, National Have a Coke Day, Military Spouse Appreciation Day, Child Care Provider Day, Iris Day, National Coconut Cream Pie Day. That's an interesting one. What the Fantastic Friday? So it's about shark awareness. What the? Okay, Free Trade Day, and no socks day. Well, I'm not wearing socks. And National Public Gardens Day. Had to cough, sorry. So, fun times. And that was our lame history segment. It's fine. Yeah, production quality. Actually, production quality on that one is a hell of a lot better than the next segment. Chris, I know you haven't sat through one of these before, but guess what? You don't. It's fine. Production quality isn't. I don't care. I do this for me. You guys are just, you know, you're just here for the ride. It's fine. So, stupid current events. Yes. So today's stupid current events. This is actually going to be like the stuff that happened this week. It's not necessarily. We almost always have a bunch of bullshit about animals, and I don't know why that is. I use Grok to select these things, and I don't know. It's just there's a lot of animal related. The longer I talk, so you're not working. And you know what? The longer I talk, the drunker I get too. It's fine. That's why I'm drinking when I do this. That's usually why. So Thursday nights are the usual night for me to do this. I don't normally do Friday night streams. Saturday night is usually the night that gets stupid, because I will talk for like 2 hours and be pretty well off by the time the end comes. So, as a matter of fact, I need to pour another drink. And I told you guys before, tonight's inebriation is brought to you by Basil Hayden. Basil Hayden is the finest of cheap bourbons. Well, maybe not the finest of cheap bourbons, but it's the one I have handy within arm's reach. Listen to the sound of it being poured. Doesn't fizz because it's not carbonated. So, this week in Dallas, I went to Whiskey Cake. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, please go by Whiskey Cake. They have quite the selection of liquor. It's about a 20-foot floor-to-ceiling bar stacked with all kinds of liquor. They have tequila, they have vodka, but they have a ass load of whiskey. And they make a whiskey cake dessert that's very tasty, full of sugar, I don't recommend sugar and alcohol unless you're Chris and make your own simple syrup. I don't do, um, I don't really do old fashions. They do have a very, very fine old fashioned there that is sugary as all get out. Oh, and they do, I want to say they do 4 ounce pours. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, great place. I drank a lot of bourbon at that. I'll have to look it up. There was a bourbon I tried there that was really good. I digress. So here's our stupid current events. A Colorado police officer rescued a skunk with a cup stuck on its head. Somehow or another, he didn't get sprayed in the process. I don't understand why skunks. Yeah. Anyway, an escaped capybara, right, leaves a bite mark clues at a British zoo. The giant rodent has been spotted multiple times since March with fresh evidence, but they haven't been able to catch it yet, apparently. A hungry bear attempt a bakery break in. Why do they do this? Grok loves alliteration. It messes me up. In Tennessee, caught on a security camera trying to score cinnamon rolls. I've got to see if there's footage of this. Of course there isn't. You know what? I'm about to say no to UPI because they have. Do we have? Oh, yes, we do. All right. Can we see if we can get this? All right. Let's see. Try to get this bigger so that. All right. I haven't watched this. Let's see. Come on, Bear. Don't give up so easily. Come on, Bear. You know what? It could be Gatlinburg. It could be Gatlinburg. Who knows? Is the Bear going to just give up? What? What a What a big sissy. I don't know where says a Tennessee bakery. Yep. Olga's Yodel cinnamon rolls in Gatlinburg. So, yeah. People have a tendency to feed the bears a lot around over there. I know they do cuz I've been there. Um so yeah, good guess, Ash. I know you're from that area. So or somewhere over in that area. So, I don't want to call you out. See, a colony of honeybees set up a home in a Philadelphia sewer. Neighbors blocked off a parking spot while beekeepers planned the rescue of 10,000 buzzing residents. I don't know how that's of note. Okay, apparently, let me see if I can find that one. Bees. Yeah, I don't have the cottonmouth. Apparently, there's a cottonmouth that tried to get into a. There's a whole. There's all kinds of bear news. It's just bear stuff. Uh, Woman's first ever $5 lottery ticket wins $200,000. That's luck. She'll be chasing that one forever. A tow truck driver in Canada went viral rescuing a moose stuck in ice. Where is this footage? Where is footage of Mr. Moose? Oh, here we go. Let's see. Oh, we don't have footage so much as a picture of several pictures, as a matter of fact. I apologize for all of the ads in this bullshit, but there's he apparently looks like a young moose, a young bull moose, as a matter of fact. But yeah, stuck in ice. He got the moose out. Yay for that guy. No survival instincts. Filming right next to the bears and Yes, yeah. People are stupid. I don't know how many times I've said this. Is like people don't understand that It's Disney's fault. It really is. It's Disney's fault that they present Disney and Coca-Cola presented bears in a way that people think that they're cuddly and cute and that they won't maw you and eat you and or whatever. And people get up close to them and or try to film them, and it the problem is the cameraman always survives, right? But it's almost always somebody trying to get in frame that gets it. Apparently, I've got to just say no UPI. Um, apparently, an Idaho man balanced a skateboard on his chin for over an hour. The record attempt and success. I don't know. Why would you do that? Apparently, okay, here you go. A Florida woman thought there was a break-in, but it wasn't. There were two alligators fighting on her property, and they were causing a kerfuffle. Do we have footage of alligators? Do we? Let us see. All right. It's let's take it to YouTube.
A Southwest Florida woman says she's lucky afterwards.
Hold on.
Right in her own back.
I'm screwing this up. All right. Here we go.
Backyard. Two alligators violently fighting crashed into her lanai. Wink News anchor Jillian Haggerty joins us live. Jillian, what did she share with you?
Yeah, that's right, Emma. Now, this wasn't just a close call. This was a nightmare for a mother who had her baby just sleeping feet away from that door. She said the noises that she heard would send anybody running, thinking it was an intruder.
It
started with a noise, getting louder by the second.
I thought somebody was breaking in because I never thought that the gators were going to enter my porch.
When she looked outside, two large alligators were locked in a violent fight.
Definitely looked like they were fighting over territory or something. It wasn't like a mating ritual that I had seen because there was blood and it had some hindquarters like in its jaws through the door.
The gators slammed into the screen enclosure, tearing through it.
My kids play here.
Leaving behind twisted metal and shredded mesh.
It was scary, and I just warned everybody else in the neighborhood, like, watch your kids, watch the dogs, because it was fast, and they were powerful.
Wildlife experts say this kind of behavior, while alarming, isn't completely unheard of, especially during mating season, which is right now.
There's gator. All right, that's enough of that. Mating season, which is right now. So I wonder how much alligator porn that lady watches. One has to ask oneself. Does she watch alligator porn? Does alligator porn exist? I'm not going to look that up. But that's been the stupid current events for this wonderful evening. Friday, May 8th. Good Lord. Yeah, I'm not going to have new stupid current events for tomorrow because the stupid current events, unless they are occurring, tomorrow, will be the same stupid current events that I have talked about this fine evening. Yeah. Oh, mercy. Oh, Lord. So, what else is going on in the world today? All the plops. Thanks, Ash, for participating. All of the plops that you could tag already follow me. You know what? Tag them anyway. You should tag Echelon and tell them strawberry pineapple. I'm not sure that somebody on the unsub crew has to be the one to give the final say. If Eric is unable to make that decision on his own, then either one, he doesn't want to, or somebody that is a partial owner of said company alongside of him is going to have to. If I looked at my repost, you did tag them. I did not look at your repost. I apologize for doubting you. No, you just replied to that, and that's what you said. I did not look at your repost. I'm so sorry. Oh man. I do what I can. I pay. There you are. I see you. Ah, yes. Thank you. I'm gonna get him. Gotta tag Eric. Can't help it. Can't help it. He catches the shorts that I post on Instagram. It's funny that the millennials mostly just use Instagram. I don't know why that is. I mean, that platform is a confusing place. But whatever. Chris, you enjoy my number? Look at that. Ash, did you buy yours? Did you buy your numbers? The corn on the cob holders? I learned that from a coworker whose friend used corn on the cob holders or corn holders for his number, and haven't yet. Still in your shopping cart. What are you waiting on? It's like $6. Jeez. So much of the stupidity. Oh, let's see here. I have a Watson watch coming. Buying it now. Yeah, I have a Watson coming. I have a Watson watch. I'm going to be a Watson watch owner. I'm already an owner. It just hasn't gotten to me yet. I have not taken possession of said watch. I don't know. It's we'll see. We'll see. But I will have one. Oh Lord. Tell me this isn't real. Please, for the love of God, this is funny. Schlong's hot dogs. I hope that's a t-shirt. If there's a real hot dog company out there, name this. So funny. So funny. Oh, we're looking for something fun. Ronnie said something about it's actually hard to hit a target at 500 yards with a subsonic 300 blackout. And I watched a video. I'd really need to, and I don't think it was a subsonic, but when 300 was still pretty relatively new, I was watching a video of somebody that was shooting. Man, I don't know how it had to have been out close to that using a red dot. Apparently a 300 has the same energy at, I want to say it's like 300 yards, probably more than that. This has been a long time since I've seen it, that a 30-30 does at the muzzle. Go figure. Oh, this won't turn out to be a complete and total bullshit. Chris, I don't know if you're still watching, but apparently California is going to be the first state in America to provide free diapers to all new parents. So we all know how this is going to go. Oh, man. So what's going to happen is that people are going to start getting these diapers and they're going to sell them on the black market. That's what's going to happen. There's going to be an explosion of diapers for sale on eBay in places like that, Facebook Marketplace. This is going to be so bullshit. So you'd have to provide proof that you have a child for these, or you just get to say that Gavin Newsom's such a dumbass. What do the community notes say on this? What's the diaper to crack exchange rate? You know what? We're going to find out. The community notes. Well, yeah. So first of all, they're not free. They're taxpayer funded. So somebody's paying for them. It just doesn't happen to be the people who are getting them. Oh, funny. Apparently the nonprofit Baby to Baby CEO sits on the board of Gavin Newsom's wife's California Partners Project. So there's that. Apparently it provides 400 diapers to newborns at participating hospitals starting this summer. While similar programs exist in other states, California is unique in scale. So you'll have to get them from the hospital. So there is that. You will get the diapers. But what they're probably going to do is they're probably going to give you 400 newborn diapers, which we all know, unless you have a really small preemie, you're going to get to use for about 2 weeks. Unless, of course, you're starving your child. And in that case, you deserve to rot in hell. So there's that. What else have we got here? Gavin Newsom is a slimy turd. Chris, the reason why I called him out is because I saw he commented on that post. You know, I've been following this account, Brock Pearson, and he posts a whole bunch of like nostalgic pictures and videos and stuff. There's a post from June 8th of 2006 where you go and pick out a game off the shelf at the rental. So it's like places like Blockbuster had a place where you could go and you could rent games. Back when you could actually own a physical copy of a game, there wasn't downloadable content, all that bullshit that you had to put up with. You could take a game cartridge and plug it in and play the game. It's amazing that you could just physically own something. So wonder what kind of kickback the hospitals will get from that. Oh, yeah, no. What's going to happen is we're going to have landfills full of diapers because these hospitals are getting money for that and not actually giving the diapers out. So somebody's going to be throwing diapers away, bet. And if you think I'm full of shit, just wait. Landfills full of diapers, unused diapers. Let me make that perfectly fucking clear. But yeah, Brock Pearson, watching you, I enjoy it because there's as a Gen Xer, I have lots and lots of cool stuff. If you guys don't follow Tyler Vargas Andrews, he was at Abbey Gate and lost a leg and an arm and part of his colon and a bunch of other stuff. He was on Unsub. He's got a hold on. I'll just he's got himself a little belt fed action going on over here. He's turned his truck into a technical. I'm not going to turn the sound on, but he's smoking a cigar that he looks like he's having a little time with while he fires a belt fed machine gun. There's nothing more American than that. I am not a boomer, Ash. To go straight to hell. My parents are boomers. I'm not old enough to be a boomer. But yeah, fun stuff. Trying to find something more interesting to share. Not really, not really a whole lot going off out there. You guys have seen the UFO crap. I don't even care. All right. Who thinks that there is intelligent life out there? And on top of that, okay, the odds are, if you mathematically look at it, you look at the stars in the sky, you think every one of those stars is, well, not all of them, but a lot of them are like our sun. They're similar. So if they're similar to our sun, they may have planets. It's just improbable that the only life in the entire uh, universe is here. Um, so if that's the case, how much of that life is at a state that's similar to ours, right? So we haven't visited any other planets at this point, right? We haven't left our solar system. Um, so yeah, I don't know how. I mean, what are the odds that there is a alien civilization that is advanced enough to visit this planet? I'm going to say that it's probably not happening unless they've figured out some sort of like warp technology, some kind of hyperspace travel, because covering those distances in anything that we would consider conventional would take a long damn time. Let's just put it that way. You have to go. I mean, even traveling at the speed of light, it takes hundreds of years. And yes, I'm talking out the side of my neck. I'm talking out of my ass here. I don't really know all that stuff, but close enough. I'm going to say that you're probably right, Ash. They would, if anybody or any civilization was advanced enough to reach our planet, they would probably just destroy us all because we're all a bunch of stupid creatures. It's Nobody wants to put up with our bullshit. So there goes that. But there's so much of that it's probably almost all government programs and stuff. Um, there's probably quite a bit of, wow. Hey, look, Ash, if you were Native American, look, it would be you. Look, it's it's a guy doing tires, your favorite thing in the world. Oh, ring tires. I bet you really like those, don't you? Because nothing will kill you faster than rings. Of course, that tire's not. Man, look at he beating the shit out of that thing. Looks like he's tired. Tired tires. Never mess with them. Never will. I worked at a trailer manufacturing company um, for a while when I was in my early 20s. And even though we didn't use rings for the trailer tires, they still put them in cages when they inflated them, just in case, because those some bitches will kill you. He said those are 28 ply tires. Ah, man, that's the shit. I just got a text from Chris that said YouTube sucks. Yes, it does. He must have lost the stream. Oh, Ash, you commented on this. I didn't even realize that you had said anything. They can still fly across the shot. Yes. Yeah, they can. So they're dangerous sons of bitches. I I really need to find I need to find that damn that comment. Man, there's a video I immediately thought of you and I didn't tag you in it, but it irked me to no end. Um Here's another one of those things, and I'm not going to turn the damn sound on this, but oh well, sorry, hold on. So there's here's a situation. There's there's a woman. We're on a day trip in Atlanta when a crazy lady hit them with her vehicle. The father confronted the lady, who exited her car with a pistol and pointed it at the man's son. He immediately grabbed her, slammed her on the ground, knocking her unconscious. People are angry at him because he was too aggressive with her when she pulled a pistol and decided that she was going to point it at his son. So here's video. Yes, there's swearing in it, but I don't know what might have been said that's unsavory for the stream. But yeah, I will tell you that the man probably wasn't armed because he did look like he knew what he was doing when it came to the handling the handgun. I don't know that I would have been. I don't know who that was. It was filming, but she's lucky. She's really lucky because I think he was well within his right to ventilate. That kind of stuff, man. Don't pull a gun. Don't pull it. Not unless you intend to use it. It's just stupid. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that video that I was looking at because it aggravated the ever-loving hell out of me. It was one of those guys are going to see this and go, hell yeah, and it's no. Oh, come on. Pretty please. I'll tell you what, here's one that got some attention. Look, Mr. Chippy for president. Yeah, you're right. A gun isn't for threatening, but Mr. Chippy can handle it. Mr. Chippy can. I want to scroll on down. Oh, wait, where is it? Where? I know. Oh, wait, I shared it someplace else. Well, JD Delay has seen this and he enjoys it immensely. So they actually got a follow out of him for that. What the hell? What the holy hell happened to my oh, I've screwed it up, of course. But I had a video that I was going to show. There was a truck driver who was going through a parking lot, and he was going down the aisle the wrong direction and found a spot that he could fit his truck into, and decides that he's going to back his truck into that spot instead of turning around and going back through the aisle the other direction, and made a horribly misguided. I mean, he made the turn, but he was pivoting on the bogey, and it was like, oh, he is going to twist that shit right off the trailer. He probably brings his trailer to you for work, Ash. But I should have tagged you in it. I really should have. But yeah. Let me see if I can. Let me see if this is it. Oh. Somebody they took the video down. I bet it got a context. That's why I can't find it. Have you guys seen this bullshit? This, look at this. There's this underwear that gives you the appearance of having muscles. You really oughtn't wear this. This is horseshit. I don't understand. Why can't you just go to the gym? What people will do. I mean, I honestly, it's not any different than a push-up bra for women, but and makeup and stuff, but that's just stupid. Mm. I really wish I could find that video because it would piss you off to no end. Man, there's there's a lot of people resharing the video of that guy with the damn fake muscles. I don't know. Can't. Let's see. Let's see if Grok can find it for me. See. We'll see. Yes, and the bar for the CDL is too low. I agree. I totally agree. I Oh no. Let's see. Is this it? Is it? Please tell me this is the one. Let me be this lucky. Nope. That might be the ground video of that. Yeah, this is probably it. There was an aerial view of this, but this guy is backing into this aisle, this wrong, and another truck driver is watching him do it. And the reason being is like the truck, I don't know if that's facing the wrong way or not. This may be a different one, but if you watch, I mean, he's doing a lot. If it's this one, no, that's the right direction. That's not blind. I mean, that's not the one I'm looking for. This is not the one I'm looking for sure. Nah, that's not it. Come on, we can find it. Hold on. Oh, come on. I don't want the sound. No, no. I hate it when they do that. Maybe a TikTok. Nope. I don't know. I don't know, man. Gonna have to answer Chris. Chris's YouTube just crapped out on him. Chris knows all about the truck driving too. Chris drives a truck for well, I won't say for whom, but he has experience. Man, my damn cigar has gone out. Don't want to get too personal with Chris's information there. It's not his stream, it's mine. Damn it. Yeah, I'm copy. Oh man. Sit and watch drivers fail to park their trucks. Yep. So look, man, I don't have a problem. I've backed up some trailers. I know this is not comparable, but I've got a 30-foot camper, and there's no shame at making multiple attempts. There's not. Just be patient, right? And if you don't know what you're doing, just get out and go look. It's not that big a fucking deal. It's like, but this guy was coming at it the wrong direction, and he was pivoting on the bogey, man. I could just feel that metal twisting. It was unfortunate. What is I see. I see. But I was looking at my kick stream because I was trying to get it. Let's see. I really can't give up on this. I really want to find it. I'm like a dog with a bone here. Please tell me this is it. Oh yeah, this is it. Hold on. Here we go. Watch this guy. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Holy shit balls. I mean, why? Look how many times he has to go forward. If he had just gone to the end of the aisle and turned around. Look at this. Yeah, the vehicles had to move out of his way. And people are lauding this as proof of how he's almost running into that other truck on that blue truck right there. He's just like a pro, they say. Like a pro would have turned around. I doubt very seriously that would be considered a good thing. Chris, if you've made it to the stream, please tell me that you've seen that and that you agree with my assessment that this person driving this truck is an absolute dumbass. But just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. And I guarantee you that if he didn't tear that trailer up, he put it under some severe strain, and it'll probably end up tearing up later. And Ash is probably going to be the one that has to work on it. But that's exactly the video I was talking about. Brilliant. Yeah. Yeah. Luck, not skill. It'll eventually run out for sure. If you watch it, they sped it up right there at the end, and he damn near ran into several different trucks. Some all right. Let's see if I can let's see if we can look at this. All right, so he's going the wrong way. He was looking for a spot over here and didn't find one. There's a trailer here with no truck attached to it. You got a pickup truck here in the spot, taking up a spot that he may or may not have seen when he was coming down this aisle, and several open spots, right? Why didn't he choose one of these? They all say reserved, right? I guess that's the problem, is they're reserved. I don't know. but he's instead of going to the end of the aisle and turning around, he decides that he's going to back in. Now, watch very, very closely. It's pivoting on the bogey right here. So this truck, he's almost hit it. This corner of the trailer, this truck, he almost hits this one 2 times. Right? There. And then he's getting too close to this truck, and he almost smacks this one again. And then look at that. He is inches from this blue truck right here. Inches. And then he almost smacks this white one when he pulls forward. They sped it up for time, obviously. And they're talking about graceful and calculated. It's flawless. These people, how come there was video of this? It's almost like they set this up to watch this guy do it because he thinks he's some kind of Billy Badass. I don't understand this video. It's something feels like a setup here. And if I was the company who owned the trailer that this guy was pulling, I would definitely be looking to make him pay for it because he jacked that trailer up. Guaranteed. There's no way he didn't. That's a lot of contact patch on the ground. No doubt about it. He fucked up that trailer. This is one of those things that I get on something like chew on it. I've been thinking about this for like 2 days. It's for the love of Pete. So, yeah, fun times. Fun times. Watching dumb people do dumb shit. Oh, mercy. I'm sure Chris would enjoy the hell out of that. I love how they said that men will see that and say, hell yeah. Men who are dumbasses. For sure. Chris, you're killing me. Hold on. Super truckers who think they're the shit. Yeah, probably the case. Let me wait and see. I may show it again if Chris is watching. I really want to get his 2 cents. No, he's still getting on kick. I'll wait. I'll show it again. I don't give a damn. People who want to do it the hard way. All right. Apparently, Travis isn't on here anymore, but apparently there is a particular gas station in around LA someplace where the gas prices are stupid and nobody actually goes there and buys gas there. How many people actually use that remote gas station in the middle of the Mojave? Well, maybe that's not it. I wasn't reading it. But yeah, there's I think one gas station in LA that just has astronomical prices because they don't actually sell gas there. Probably not where they get their money. Why are we? Never mind. I'm going to just keep going. Oh God, you know what? So the May 7th, Kathy Hochul announced that New York's 2027 budget will mandate surveillance software inside every 3D printer sold to make it a Class E felony to possess or share 3D printable, I guess, file capable of producing a firearm component. Print blocking algorithms. I'm not reading all this, but holy crap. Here's the deal. 3D printers don't have AI on them. At least most of them don't. So there's no way that the printer is going to know it's a gun. Most of them just process G code like any CNC machine, right? You move here, you do this, you do that. It's really straightforward stuff. CNC code or the code for those CNC machines has been around for since the 90s or further back than that. It's very simple stuff. It's you tool changes. If you've ever programmed or dealt with the programming for these, it's and I probably called it CNC code, and that's not what it is. and for the life of me, I've just lost the term. But anywhere, it's anyway. The whole point is, it's like, yeah, they'll bypass it. They won't. All they're going to do is they're going to have copies of firmware that you can download because they got to make it available. Firmware updates will be available, and all you'll do is like, okay, they'll do it like Pornhub, where you have to. You'll end up. What you'll do is you'll get a firmware update, and they'll block you by location, but you just get a VPN client, and you say you're from another state, and then bam, you've got the code. And yeah, it might be a felony to possess it, but who's double checking that shit? It's unenforceable. It's just like the Safe Act. It's like, oh, we're going to make people register all their, assault weapons. How many people went and volunteered to be on the government watch list? None. None, you say? Imagine that. Did you make it? You make it, Chris? I don't think he did. Oh, let's see. Did you guys saw that Kathy Griffin is a worthless sack of absolute dog shit? Kyle Rittenhouse was bitten by a brown recluse spider and hospitalized, and yeah, Kathy Griffin decided she wanted to make a comment and then reposted, but she was like, "This made my day. This made my day." You know what? You're a rotten human being. Actually, calling you a human being is probably being nice. That bitch, hateful, hateful. It's not karma. Kyle Rittenhouse was defending himself in the middle of a fucking riot, you dumb pieces of shit. I think that they're just mad because the pedo didn't kill him. That's all it is they're mad that the pedo didn't kill the guy and that he took one out, and he's not here to hurt other children. A bunch of demonic bastards. The number of people that are just absolutely wasting the same oxygen. But yeah, NBC said that he gained fame. I don't think that it was fame. He sure as hell wasn't looking for it, for opening fire at a civil rights rally. No, it was a riot. It just caused me to flip out. Caused me to flip out, and everybody else. You know what? The level of hate that kid has to deal with, no, not even close. Not at all peaceful is what it is. But the amount of hate that he has to deal with, I don't understand. Truthfully, I don't. That the amount of negativity that he has to put up with, and you know what? Every one of you dumbasses, let me just fill you in on something. Every one of you dumbasses that interacts with his posts and reshares and does all that stuff, you're paying him. So good. Fuck you. So let's see. What? Oh Lord. Look at this. This guy's like the best part of the Midwest, maybe all of America. Is Chicago's in there. No, I think this guy's Rockford, Aurora, and Joliet are 80% shithole towns. And yeah. Yeah, Aaron would probably agree with that. Anybody been catching the overserved podcast? Um, Rich and Joe started their podcast, Overserved. It's actually pretty good. They're improving their backdrop, and I'm not. But you know what? Um, they have probably have the budget for it. Oh Lord. Oh, this is interesting. Hold on. Let me make sure. I've got to see this. Sweet. A new guy's making fun of the hat. Watched a little bit of reaching the point where there's more content than I can. So I don't have time to watch the content. I don't. I get to watch videos um, about one day a week. And usually it's Friday nights, but here I am talking to like one person. It's okay, Ash. I like talking to you. Um, but let's watch the Stretch Armstrong get blown up by water. Why not? So, why is my internet suddenly being stupid? So turn that on. I'm confused as to why that. Oh, what he becomes. Oh, is that going to be the weak point? Where's the weak point? Some people. Some people. Where is it going to fail? Oh Lord. Yeah, they didn't show it. That's bullshit. I've been cheated. They didn't show the failure. It should have failed. Rachel Ziegler at the Met Gala. What the hell's wrong with her? Why she make the funny Coke face? We got blue balled. Yes, we did. I hate it when that happens. Got cock blocked. But yeah, what's wrong with her? She's got issues. Got the Coke jaw. Got the Coke jaw. Ooh. Yeah, weird. Oh man. I The new Odyssey movie is probably going to be an absolute shit show too. I, I hate I don't know. It's why people got to fuck up something absolutely just perfectly fine. Uh, Apparently Helen of Troy is fugly. I I've seen if what I've seen is true. Um yeah. The face that launched 1,000 ships. Yeah, no. I don't know. What has the world come to? We put the fugly people on there. Has absolutely nothing to do with their color. There's a lot of very beautiful uh, African American women. Ellen, I don't know. But yeah, nothing to do with their color. They just could have picked a better looking. I mean, whatever. I don't care. Nica Rustica, good cigars. This has become one of my favorites. I love these things. But no, I don't know if Ellen Page is in that or whatever Ellen's current name is. I I can't show what I'm looking at. It can't be. That cannot be. But yeah. What with the fat JD Vance stuff, man, I just supposed to wait until after the stream to look at that stuff. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what? Let me show you what I'm looking at here. Hold on. Pause. Kill the sound. All right. Look here. You see what I'm saying? It's like, come on. We aren't content farming. Come on. There's nobody plays soccer in a bikini with giant fake hooters. I mean, they could have at least filmed it with something other than a potato. Come on. But yeah, that's what I was. There you go. There you go. She's playing soccer. I don't know. Did you see a soccer ball? You can rewind it and tell me if there's a soccer ball even in that video. But there you go. Now you know why I stopped talking and just sat there for a little bit. I sure as hell won't show you the video on here of the Australian chick topless in a bell hanging upside down. You can look that up yourself. Yeah, there's really not that much going on in the world tonight. Strangely enough, well, nothing worth talking about, truthfully. Mark Kelly's an idiot, and his wife is brain dead. She has been since she got shot. Nothing like scrolling through and getting flashbanged by weird shit. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, that's what I love. Is like I just saw one. It's like the average lifespan is 77. That means middle age isn't 50, it's 38. Yeah. If you're in your 40s, you're past middle age. You're not having a midlife crisis in your 40s. I mean, on average. Well, I have run out of shit to talk about, strangely enough. I do this after about 2 hours, and we're at an hour and 54 minutes. I'm just run out of shit to say. This is usually the time when somebody will hop in on the stream that derails my whole, spinning down moment. And I don't know. It may not occur. Who knows? All my ice is melted. And I stopped using the whiskey stones. I apparently I need smaller ones. I don't know. Yes, I said that. I said you can clip that if you want, Ash. I'll let my cigar go out. I feel so ashamed. Drink. But I'm going to wrap it up tonight. I appreciate those of you who joined. You don't know how to do what? Oh, clip. Yeah, it's okay. Nobody does. Nobody watches it does. Um, but I'm gonna call it an evening. I'm in dire need of a bio break anyway. So it's been good chatting with you guys, and probably see you again same time tomorrow night. That one would start at 6 because I want to be done before JD Delay goes on. Hopefully, he's going to have a stream this weekend. But it's great having you guys join me, and as always, peace.